Welcome to Shooters, folks.
I wouldn't wait forever. Just shoot your shot. We don't need no more, no extras.
Kika,
Adam.
we're pals from class, right?
Yeah, didn't think I'd ever hang out with anyone outside of the
Wow.
classroom. But
Yeah.
look, here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Super exciting.
I'll try not to take offense to that
You
and
should be flattered.
that you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. Word. So I brought Kika here to talk about UFC. 'Cause she's like a UFC fighter, right?
Something like that. Yeah.
Or like almost. You fighting in Bellator? Is there ladies in Bellator?
Yeah, a lot of my actually I have like one friend back home who did when we were in high school.
No kidding.
She won her match. Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
That's crazy. How old is she?
She's my age, so she's 21 now, but
Yeah.
like she fought when she was 17, I think.
That's insane. To be in a life of like fighting. Like
I would
could you-
love it.
Would you actually
I would
though,
love
once you
it.
start taking shots, like do you spar?
I did a little bit, but not I'm like not allowed to now cuz of my season and stuff.
Okay.
So,
Oh, for golf season?
yeah.
Yeah, so Kika's a golfer at
Yeah,
Metro.
very close to fighting, you know.
Yeah. The opposite.
It's like an
You could-
adrenaline rush,
You
you
can
know?
fight
so-
somebody. You know what? I actually working at a golf course saw a lot of people fight.
I haven't done that on the course, but you know, if someone's
Playing-
ready to throw hands on the
like-
green, I'm down. I would like to do that kind of stuff, but I don't really like do any of the mixed martial arts or anything like that. It's expensive too.
So you're like what? You're like boxing training?
Yeah, well, I used to just box just to like keep in shape because it's harder for golfers to do that. It's off of
Word.
their game, you know, and I hate cardio, so
But back on to our topic. So
it's our golf stuff. Yep.
there's a big fight like really soon, and it's
July 6th,
July 6th. Who's fighting?
John Jones
John Jones and who?
and Thiago Santos.
Okay. There's also a
and
big women's fight in that same. Is it the same one?
It's Holly and
Holly Holm.
It's
the-
Amanda
yeah.
Nunes. Yeah.
How do you say it? Nunes.
Yeah. She's gonna kill it.
She's gonna
Fucking
beat
hell.
Holm?
Hell yeah, I think so.
No
She's had way too
way.
good of a year to just like. I mean,
No, you're
obviously in
right.
fighting, you have
So
no idea, but-
Nunez,
she-
she beat Ronda Rousey in like the first round. Yeah.
and Cyborg lost like her last fight. No, might have been her last fight. Yeah, she knocked out Cyborg
That's
first
what they're
round.
saying about Nunez. Like Nunez is beating all these like.
Yeah, and
champions.
so I mean, like Holly's got a lot of experience, but she's a little older now.
Holly
know.
started as a boxer, right?
I think so.
Yeah, and her striking is insane. Like the only full fight I've ever watched of Holly's was the Ronda Rousey one.
Oh yeah, that's
But
a good one
she
to
just,
watch.
oh my gosh, she just hammered her.
Yeah.
Like time at like, Ronda didn't do a single thing in that fight.
Yeah, I think Ronda's overrated. I mean, she's good with like submissions and stuff like that. So
Right.
like her floor work's solid, but
I think Holly put up a good fight against Nunez, but
I think it's gonna be a good one. I'm really excited to watch
you're
it.
excited for that one.
Yeah, and then Askren, he's fighting Masvidal, I think,
Hmm.
and I hope he gets his ass kicked.
You don't like Askren?
I think he just
Or-
yeah. I mean, he hasn't lost a fight yet. I don't think might be like
He's undefeated because he fought so
he might
many
be like
times in
19
Bellator.
and 19-0 or something like
Right,
that.
but
He's
most
got.
of those are Bellator, right? Like he
Yeah.
has like what,
Yeah,
like
no, he has
one UFC fight.
I just like I need him to get his ass handed to him. Like I literally, I can't stand him. He's really annoying.
He does. He's annoying, just like kind of how he talks, and just like there's some
He's
people
so
like
annoying.
just being them, they're annoying. So I hear what you're saying, but I kind of hope just because his style is so like similar to Khabib's.
I don't like Khabib either. See,
I know.
Just
So
Not my
if we're
guy.
hopping into
not
this,
my guy.
Dustin Poirier versus Khabib. Khabib is a freak of nature.
I
Do you
know.
understand that?
I do know that.
He's
He's a like an entertaining fighter. I will say that.
100% would test positive for like gorilla blood. Or like he's not a human being,
I
you
don't-
know?
I cannot stand him. Like his fights are great to watch if he would lose at the end. But that's
And
okay.
he's fighting Dustin Poirier, which is scary for me because Dustin Poirier seems like such a cool guy.
I love him.
Yeah.
I absolutely adore him. I think he's great. I really hope he doesn't.
When is that fight?
I think it's in August.
August
I want to
sometime?
say August 4th, but I could be totally wrong.
Okay.
I always get my fight dates mixed
It's
up.
probably in August.
Just like which fights I mix all of these up
Yeah.
all the time.
But that fight is
I'm
kind of
definitely gonna watch that
scaring
one.
me. Yeah.
I have to watch that one.
Well, Dustin Poirier beat some great fighters. He beat Max Holloway, who was like on
Yeah.
top of his game.
Yeah. And you see his video blowing up on like Twitter right now? Of like his roundhouse? Not roundhouse,
Max
but
Holloway?
like, yeah.
Oh, is it the bottle cap?
Yeah, the bottle cap.
So he
And
like
everyone's-
started the bottle cap.
Yeah,
huh?
and everyone's
Yeah.
like joking around about it now, doing like stupid ones. But yeah.
Yeah, no, he's
Love him. He's cool too.
Max Holloway is cool. Dustin Poirier beat him.
Yeah, I just.
It's nervous to see, like I'm nervous. Like I'm not even big into the scene. Like kind of like maybe you are. Like I don't watch a bunch of fights.
Yeah,
But,
those
like-
two aren't like my favorites. I don't like care for them really. Obviously, like when I watch fights, I just watch them just to see people beat the crap out of each other.
Right.
But
Poirier.
Poirier is definitely a guy. Like I like Holloway too.
Yeah.
I just.
What do you think about Connor?
He's okay. I respect him.
Connor's
Is that fair?
he's the only reason I know who Khabib is. First of all, like a person who's not in that UFC scene,
Yeah.
like the only reason I know who Khabib is because he slaughtered Conor McGregor, like who was just insane. Which
Like,
yeah,
oh.
that was like that bothered me too. But that's like when I really found out about Khabib. Like
You're like, who the
he's a
hell is
monster.
this
First,
guy?
okay, this guy wrestles bears.
As a
and-
child.
yeah, as a child, he's insane. Like just freak strength. That's like the most impressive thing to me is like he doesn't look that built. He doesn't look that. I mean, he looks strong,
I just.
but not what you see. Like when he
Yeah.
takes someone down, they just don't get up. Like it's like someone explain this. Like he's just once he gets him down, it's over.
It's the Bears.
Yeah,
It's the Bears.
it's the friend. Well, do you know who Will Harris is?
I do not.
Will Harris is like he's been Khabib's. This is gonna shut off at 16 minutes, but
What do we do then?
Will Harris. We just restarted.
Okay.
Will Harris is Khabib's like producer. Like he does like videos and documentaries for him. He was the guy filming. He's the guy who captured Conor throwing the dolly into the bus. So he was that was his footage. But basically, Will Harris he's been hanging out with Khabib, like filming stuff, making documentaries.
Yeah.
He went to Dagestan with him during Ramadan or whatever they do. Not to sound whatever. But like what he said about Khabib is like he doesn't think anyone will ever beat him. Just after watching him train,
Yeah.
just like seeing what his culture is like. He's like, if it got to a point where like he had to tap out or something, he just wouldn't.
I could see that. That's fair. That's
Like
reasonable.
you have to choke him out, you have to break his arm, like he's like
You literally have to knock him out. Like he's.
yeah.
I feel like you would break his arm before he taps out, kind of thing. Like.
It's just a weird, and that's what's in his blood. Like, and what do you do to that? Like, what do you do
I
to
just
someone?
can't stand him. Like
I
he's
know,
literally
he's-
an awful
he's-
person.
Oh, he frightens me.
I just do not like him.
He frightens me. And I think he's done after this fight too. I think he's gonna beat Dustin Poirier and he's gonna be done for good.
He's like, all right.
Listening, like hearing his interviews, he's like, what did he say?
I
He's
can't even
he's like
watch
some
him,
money good, a lot of money no good. Like he doesn't want it. He doesn't even want to keep fighting.
Well, because like you'd be surprised how many of these guys like they make it very clear depending on the fighter, like who does it for the money, who does it for fighting. You know, like Cowboy's one of my favorite fighters.
Oh my gosh,
I like.
Cowboy is
I love Cowboy, just because like of how genuine he is. Like out there, he's
such a
just
cool
great.
guy. Such
He's
a cool
so cute with his kid. Like I just love him.
Yeah. Oh, and his most recent fight sucked because he like blew his nose.
Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad, and he wanted to keep fighting,
Yeah.
but I didn't even get to watch that because I ended up working a glow golf tournament at night.
Yeah,
I love him though.
You're right about Cowboy. Like he seems like a great person.
He's wonderful. Like I would love to hang out with him.
Yeah.
He's
And
so cool.
I heard of him from Joe Rogan when he told his like cave diving story.
Oh,
He has a really intense like cave
about
diving
like
story.
the time he almost died or something like that. Yeah.
Oh my
I know what
gosh, it
you're
was
talking about.
incredible. Like I didn't even know really that he was a fighter when I saw that
Oh
video.
no, he's so dope.
It's crazy that we're both friends with Lindsay and like we didn't meet through Lindsay. Is that
No.
not weird? Were you
Yeah.
hanging out with Lindsay a lot or no?
Yeah, she was probably like the only one on my team my freshman year. That
Lindsay,
that's
if you're watching this,
Lou,
know that I'm so upset.
that you talked the whole time during his podcast.
No. Know that I am
Oh, I know why.
so upset because you.
I got tagged.
First
so.
of all, you did a social media announcement that you're coming to Denver, and tagged all your Denver friends, all the ones that I'm sure you want to hang out with and link up with when you're here.
Like me.
Guess who wasn't on that list? Me.
That was the first thing he said to me when I said that you were coming back.
Yeah. Is it okay? No. Will I get past it? Maybe. But will we hang out when you are here? Probably not.
You better create a new post, Lindsay. Shit.
Nate Diaz has a fight coming up.
Yep. August 17th.
August 17th. Who's he fighting again? We might have talked about this. Pettis?
Anthony Pettis.
Yeah. Nate Diaz is another freak who
He is
just
a monster.
doesn't. He just
and
doesn't
I love
quit.
him. I've gone bowling with him before.
No, you haven't.
I have. He's from the 209. So.
So he's from your area as
Yeah.
well.
So
But
he's
how
closer to
did
me than Garbrandt is.
how did this whole bowling thing? You got to tell the story. What?
He was going on a date, right? And so all my friends, they're like, yeah, let's go bowling. So we went. He was there, and I was just sitting there in the corner, and I was like, guys, that's Nate Diaz. Like, that's actually Nate Diaz right now. Which, like, my friends see him all the time because he's in Stockton all the time. So he'll go to, like, Dutch Bros a lot. I know he does that.
Okay,
But-
but hold. So is this one of those things? He was bowling in lane 18. You were in lane 2, and
Well,
now you
no,
just
so
say
he
that
was,
you went
like,
bowling
standing-
together.
No.
You're like, oh, we were bowling together.
No, he was like there, went to a lane. We ended up being the lane next to him. And so, like,
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
want to be, like, weird and be like, hey, can we take pictures and stuff like that? Because he was on a date. But, like, we were talking to them, and I was like, oh, my God. I
That's
get, like, starstruck with certain people.
Yeah,
He was super chill, though. So
that's cool. Had he
yeah.
like, when was this? Like he was like a good
Oh.
UFC fighter.
Yeah, oh,
by
no,
that
I
time.
was-
Yeah.
back maybe my freshman year of college or senior year of high school.
Wow.
So, like, 3 years ago, maybe. 3 or 4 years ago.
Wow.
Fairly recent.
That's awesome.
But, yeah, my friend works
Very
at
cool.
Dutch Bros. She sees him all the time. He's like, yeah, he came through. And I'm like,
That's so cool.
yeah, he's dope because, like, he seems terrifying, you know?
Yeah.
Him and his brother are,
I
like,
wouldn't want to fight him.
I would say they're fairly, like, scary. But
Yeah.
he's actually super dope. So,
Yes. Nice
very
guy.
exciting. Love him. Can't
That's
wait for
awesome.
him to fight.
I'm glad we got that story out on the show. That's awesome. Thanks for coming on. Way to
This is very
represent.
exciting.
Thank you for your UFC knowledge. And thanks to everybody for watching. We're out.